Hello, this is your girl, Pam with Pam for Christ. I'm finna go ahead and drop this nugget. I was on the phone with my um best friend not too long ago, and we was talking. We talk about a little bit of everything, but God gave me a revelation, and I know she had said that whenever, cause see, she was a barber, just like I do hair. She was a barber, but she doesn't cut hair anymore. But she was saying that when she was barbering, she didn't like for people to look in the mirror while she was doing, what she was doing, because during the process, they was looking and frowning and complaining and stuff like that. And I'm like, I thought about it. I was like, okay, yeah. And as she kept talking, God had put on my spirit. I said, hey. I said, come on now, God, with this revelation around here now. So he had put on my spirit that to tell you guys to stop looking in the mirror during the process. And I was like, come on now, God. I'm like, that'll preach. But what he trying to say is, a lot of times we looking in the mirror during the process of what God's trying to do in our life. Okay, so just to give you an example, you know how when women putting on their makeup, right? Baby, you got concealer, you got this white stuff. I'm not a makeup person. Like I said, I do makeup. I only put on my little eyeshadow, that's it. But I do makeup when I do my photo shoots or whatever. I may start getting into all that or whatever later on. But the thing about it is, when you putting on your concealer, then like I said, it's some, I don't know, some white stuff, white cream, y'all. Like I said, if you do makeup, baby, maybe you know what I'm talking about. And they put that on, and I'm sitting here looking like, baby, oh, that ain't my skin tone. But the things that they put on doesn't look like it matched. The things that they put on looks ugly. The things that they putting on before they get to the foundation and the setting spray and all that other stuff, whatever. Baby, when you going through the process trying to put on makeup, you look like a fool throughout the whole entire time, because number one, you don't know what it's gonna look like. But in your head, if you're steady looking at the process of a makeup artist putting on makeup on you, especially when you don't know nothing about makeup, you're gonna think that they're doing it wrong. You're gonna think that it is not gonna look right. You're gonna think that you finna look like a fool, or that you finna look like a clown when you get through, not knowing that by the time the makeup artist get through blending everything in, then baby, you gonna look flawless, when they get through with the makeup. But see, that's the same thing with God. Stop looking in the mirror at the process, because when God got you going through the process, may not feel good. The process may be ugly. The process may have you going through some things that you don't want to go through. You get what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, throughout the process, God is still smoothing. It's stuff going on top of each other. You got to handle this trial, handle this, situation. You got to handle the negativity. You got to handle you losing something, or, whatever the process is that God got you going through. Okay, so God's piling stuff on top, but he know that you can handle it. But at the same time, he's smoothing it out. So when the end come, baby, you flawless. You got the doggone thing going on around here. God, another level. You know what I'm saying? It's like God done did the doggone thing. But if you're gonna continue to look in the mirror throughout the process that God has you going through, what you gonna do? Wrong attitude, complaining. Oh God, this ain't working. This ain't. I can say that because, baby, I was one of them. He gave me the revelation because I was one of them. I was doing the exact same thing, complaining throughout the process, not knowing what it was gonna look like in the end. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I stayed in the mirror looking at this going on, that going on. Oh God, it's like you blessing this person, you ain't blessing me, and I'm going through way more than what that other person. Stop complaining. Now it's okay to explain, but don't complain. But talk to God and ask him. Okay, so why am I going through A, B, C, D, E, F, G? You can ask him. That's fine. But at the same time, I made up in my mind. Let me just stop looking in the mirror through the process, because that ain't gonna do nothing but make me mad. That ain't gonna do nothing but frustrate me. That ain't gonna do nothing but have me, with a negative mindset, with a negative attitude, because I don't know what it is that God's doing. None of us know what He's doing. But when He bring us out in the end, we be like, oh, so that's why you had my frenemies to come up against me. Oh, so that's why I had to lose this, because you trying to get me to get better. You trying to bless me with better. Oh, okay. So that's why I had to let that person go. Shoot, they were so toxic, but you don't know none of that. You think, oh, well, man, we don't talk no more, and I lost my, friendship or my relationship, or, this or that or whatever. God was pulling all that away from you, but because He had already knew, you're going to get better in the end. He wants you to have better. He wants you to have, greater. But if you looking at in the mirror throughout the process, you're gonna complain the whole entire time. So Stay out the mirror when God doing what he doing in your life. And at the end, when you see what it is that he done for you, then you go ahead and thank him for it. So the next time you go through it, you know that you're not going to be in the mirror. You're just going to pray throughout the entire process and know that God got, your best interest at heart, and he got everything planned the way that he needed planned and the way that he wanted planned. But that was my nugget for today. I thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Hope you got something out of it. Peace.